Humans can adapt pretty well. I was talking about how boring my life has become, how boring my life, or how boring I progressed as my life went on. And one of the things why I say humans can adapt pretty well is that, can you imagine me as a kid being a such a sociable guy that I became a messenger for two groups of people, a few groups of people who were trying to fight each other, and basically became a messenger, relayed messages across two groups, and knew each other in the school, to being a guy that doesn't know anybody and nobody knows at school, in college. And that change, I don't really know if you can do that in a single switch of, you know, it's like turning a light bulb on and off. I don't really know if you can do that in an instant, but that thing happened to me, and it's not really an instant thing, but it's like a progress of a few years, maybe. It's a progress of 10 years, and then my life turned into this, you know. I still imagine if what would have happened if I was still kind of, sociable. I was still, what do they call it? An outdoors guy, or pretty sociable guy, introvert. What's the other word? I forgot. But I was that guy in my primary years. I knew everybody, and same with my like early high school years. I still knew everybody in my class. At least I knew everyone there, because I transferred school. I knew everybody there, and then different class next year. I knew everybody there. I was kind of the guy who fits well to with everyone, but is not really does not really belong to any group. You know, like everybody knows me, I know everybody, but nobody truly knows me, or nobody is in my group, or nobody is kind of my group. Like I was kind of in partial ownership with all the groups, but I didn't have my own group, something like that. And it was then it became for the next 2 years after that, it was fine. I knew everybody in the same, like it was like that for like the next 6 years. Like I knew everybody in the group pretty much, something like that. And then got isolated for a few years due to the epidemic. And basically in college I knew one guy, two, three guys, and something like that. And that's why I'm saying humans are adaptable, can adapt pretty well to situations. But like I got used to being alone so much during the epidemic, that being a sociable guy in college became strange. And I still kind of regret that. Like I should have pushed, despite how uncomfortable I felt. I should have pushed myself, and try to befriend other people, or more people. That's kind of one of my regrets. And yeah, kind of hoping Like I don't know. I don't know what I'll do now, but I'll try to become more sociable maybe, you know.